NICOLE WALLACE joins us now. She's a spokeswoman for the McCain campaign and assisted in Governor Palin's preparations for tonight's events. You helped brief her, right?
I've been involved in all of her activities and events. I know that she probably feels like she's been on the campaign for
How's she doing?
Months, but it's only been
How's the preparation? I think people are dying to know.
Yeah.
Is this going to be not going to answer about which papers and magazines I read, or is it going to be maybe the Sarah Palin or everyone saw maybe at the Republican convention?
Look, I think people will see tonight a feisty, strong, tough, and straight-talking governor who is the chief executive of a state that is an energy-producing state, and someone who can speak, who maybe hasn't participated in the debates in the halls of Congress for the last 25 years, but she knows what it's like not to have health insurance. So she understands how vital that debate is and the way it turns out to American families. She's someone for whom tax cuts or tax increases aren't just a debate that takes place in the Senate. They're not a weapon for Barack Obama to use or to lie about, frankly, in his case.
What did he lie about?
Well, he likes to look the American people in the eye. He did it at the debate last Friday and say he'll cut taxes for 95% of the American people. It's a flat lie. He has voted to raise taxes on people making as little as $42,000 a year.
All right, I want to talk debate real quick.
Okay.
Though. Now, a lot of people, and you've read it, and you've seen the pundits, and you've seen people on both sides of the political aisle say, man, she can't even tell us what newspapers she reads. Wonder why she wouldn't answer that question. There was kind of a freeze there. Now, we've all frozen on camera.
Sure.
But do you have concerns that that sort of thing tonight could really damage this campaign?
Well, look, it's not going to happen. And I think if you look at the entirety, she spent 2 hours with Charlie Gibson, and I haven't seen a single clip.
Was it 2 hours?
It was 2 hours. I haven't seen a single clip from that interview replayed, and that's because she did great. She spent almost 2 hours with Katie Couric, and the only clips you see are the couple questions that she had to think about. And, thinking for a couple minutes on live TV is something that doesn't happen a lot because it looks like forever. But, she stopped and thought about it. She's a thoughtful woman. She's not throwing out canned sound bites. She thinks through every question.
There's not a lot of time for that tonight, though. In fact, by the Republicans' design, it'll be, I think, 30 seconds for the answering of the question, and then a minute to mix it up or 2 minutes to mix it up. Not a lot of time. Do you think that works in her favor?
Look, I think she's going to do great. I think if they just turned it over to her and she spoke from the heart, she speaks to the heart of Americans' anxiety about the state of our economy and the challenges. And we spent a lot of time talking about the meltdown on Wall Street. She's got, both hands on the steering wheel of the American economy and how it affects working families. So she can talk the talk, and I think she'll speak directly to the American people and America's working families.
Polls have been the weirdest thing over the past few years. I mean, a poll and some dog food often tell you the same thing.
Well,
but she's down 17 points among women of late. That has to be a concern of the campaign, and it must be something you're trying to address tonight.
Well, I watched that video with you here, and if you see, the minute John McCain mentions her name, people leap out of their seats and go crazy. So polls are polls, and then what you see and feel with your own eyes on the campaign trail. We've planned events for 5,000, 6,000, 7,000 people, and we've had 20, 30, 40, 50, 60,000 people when Sarah Palin's involved. So I'm pretty sure that I can tell you that I am certain that the media will not be able to tell us whether she's had a great night or not, but the American people will see her for themselves. And we're thrilled for her to be able to have 90 minutes to speak directly with the American people.
I remember the night they introduced her at the Republican National Convention, and you would have thought the biggest rock star in the world came in. If they can do that again tonight, it'll be a good night for them.
Well, that's what it's like. It's been like that every night since she left the convention. On the campaign trail, she gets that kind of reception everywhere she goes. So I think she'll have a great night.
Good luck. Great to see you.
Thank you.
Thanks very much. Senator Joe Biden.